Hi, my name is Ross. I am from Oakland, California, by way of Akron, Ohio, and I want to share my story with how things got better for me. Um, as far as I can remember, being able to walk, talk, eat, do the basic things of life, I've always known that I was gay. I grew up in an environment where, for me to come out and say that, hey, I'm gay, that was not allowed. That was almost like a death sentence. I grew up in a very conservative, uh, legalistic, religious background, and I grew up in a household where my father was verbally, mentally, and physically abusive, and because he knew that there was something different with me, that I was gay, and I went through elementary school, junior high, high school, feeling like that I was worthless to the world, like I didn't matter to anyone. I felt alone. I felt conflicted. I dealt with depression heavily. And I contemplated suicide a few times. And my mother, who is my best friend, we share the same birthday, um, no matter how much positive things that she shared with me and how much support she had for me, all the negativity that was being shoved down my throat by other people and by other people that I admire outweigh any positive things that my mother would tell me at the time. But those things still sustained me. And I remember crying myself to sleep a lot at night because for the longest time I would ask God, I'm like, why am I this way? I'm doing all these things to quote unquote get rid of, my sexuality. And I realized later on that God loves me just for who I am, gay or straight. And it wasn't until I was 23 years old, um, I went through some things and I moved out of Ohio, and I just I started doing some soul searching, and I moved to California, to Southern California, and I came out first to my cousin and then to my family when I was 23 years old. And I have to say that coming out for me was not just so that I could say that, oh, I'm gay, but coming out for me brought balance to my life. It brought a liberation that I can't even explain it. And all I can think of is that had I taken myself out of this world when I was younger, or had I never broke free from the negativity, I wouldn't be able to experience this season of my life where I can walk down the street and be proud of myself. I don't have to walk with my head hung down. When I was younger, I battled a low self-esteem. I didn't have self-confidence at all, and I cover those things up with my sense of humor. Anyone that knows me knows I act silly all the time. I have a good sense of humor. But now I don't have to laugh out of fear. I can laugh because I have joy, and I can laugh and mean it. I can smile and mean it. I can look in the mirror. On my worst day, I can look in the mirror and love Ross for who Ross is. And I just want to encourage someone out there who may have had a similar background to mine, or we don't have, the only common denominator is that we're gay. I want to encourage you to hang in there. You're not alone, and you are worth something. You are worth your salt. And if no one else around you tells you that they love you and they appreciate you for who you are, let me tell you, I love you and I appreciate you for who you are, and God loves you. Also, I want to tell you that the things that you go through in this fight, in this coming out process, or in the process of finding out who you are, it's not always for you. It's always to help someone else. So with that being said, you can't give up. You have to hang in there because it gets better, and when it gets better, you can share your story with someone else so that they won't in their life, and so that they'll be able to smile, and that they'll be able to come out and be free and be happy. Um, I am successful. I'm 31 years old. I've served honorably in two branches of the military, and I'm a full-time college student, um, English major, and I feel like it's my mission to. I have a compassion for hurting people, and I feel like all the things that I have been through, I don't look at those things at any negative light at all. I don't have any negative feelings towards anyone. If I had the opportunity to go back and erase some of the pain and the heartache that I felt in those years, I would not do it at all because it made me a stronger person, and it made me the fearfully and wonderfully made person that I am today. So, lastly, again, hang in there. I love you. I appreciate you. You're not alone. You have brothers and sisters across the nation and around the world that are telling you it gets better. Be well.